Hello everyone, I'm about to watch the Nintendo Partner Showcase, as you can see by the timer. I am excited as always. What would I love to see? Well, if Silksong Shadow drops, I will have to rearrange my schedule for my upcoming games. I already have a few planned. And I would really love to see Professor Layton remade, remastered, because I would get into those games. Alright, let's see. I imagine we'll get to see some of Duskbloods. I'm not particularly thrilled about that. At first I was like, oh, hey, a FromSoft game for Switch 2 for Nintendo. That'd be awesome. Then I learned it was like a multiplayer battle arena or something. I don't know if it's a battle arena, but because it's not a single player normal FromSoft game, I'm not particularly interested anymore. Neat. New RPG? Capcom? Alright. Xenoblade 4? Alright, well, ever since Breath of the Wild, now we have diving through the air. I guess Tears of the Kingdom.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms.
That's a famous voice actor. Don't know who he is, but I recognize his sound.
Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return.
This feels like Fire Emblem.
We can't afford not to go. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
Monster Hunter!
I can hear them. Two sounds.
That's a series I've never played.
Overlapping each other.
Could it be a monster?
Hello everyone, welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation,
Fans gonna be happy.
we'll be
New
focusing on
Monster Hunter
games from
game
our
next year.
publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe.
Alright.
Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
That's
If
a
both logos
partner,
are
so
shown,
no
the
Mario
game
or
will launch
Zelda.
on both platforms. Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
What are we gonna get?
Let the good
Hey!
times roll.
Is this a new one or a
By
remake?
Royal Decree, a brand new game in the
A
Katamari
new one.
Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch.
I might actually play this.
Roll your Katamari through historic eras
Huh.
like Edo Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos.
Oh yeah, cool.
Use helpful items to roll your Katamari.
I've
like
seen a couple
royalty,
people
and
play
customize the prince
one
and
of the
cousins
games.
look to your liking.
And I kind of looked it up. I was like, is this something, is this a series I could get into? But like, there's not that,
Make a big
like there's only a
Katamari and
couple
earn the most
games,
points
and
to be
only one of
crowned the
them
winner.
is the
Plus,
one,
the
only one of
iconic
them is
music
Damacy.
back with an all-new soundtrack featuring
rest are
new and
different, I
returning
think.
music artists from the series history.
But yeah, if they're making another one,
Get
sure.
ready to rock and roll, roll, roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Ah,
Pre-orders
cool.
begin
Gotta
later
put that on my
today
list.
On Nintendo eShop.
That was a surprise.
The dance floor is calling.
Oh, it's this game.
Been a minute since I took it to another ether. Got you winning, now you burn up like you got a fever. Never slow, spit it up, cause I still got all the smoke coming in so hot, I'm on fire. Hey, can't steal my shine, no lie, I'm on fire. Look how I turn up, no doubt, I'm on fire. They can't put me out, that's right, I'm on fire. They love how I blaze all day, I'm on balance. Got grip, my team ain't taking no hits. My status, too rich. I'm flying up, so don't trip. Hey, man, I'm scorching, don't get too close. I tear it up, that's from coast to coast. Love my skills, or they love my style. I execute and they all go wow.
I wonder if this is just a song in general, or if it was specially made for Nintendo. Like this specific song. Dr. Wily?
Next up,
All right.
games
Bet
headed
fans
to
of that
Nintendo
series are
Switch
excited
2,
too.
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Battle Beyond the Limit.
Hey.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the latest in the Arena Battler series.
I watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Enter the
Feel like
fray
it was a
with
worthwhile
180
cultural experience.
In episode
I tried to
Battle
watch some of the
Relive
things that
iconic
came
Dragon
after,
Ball
but it was
stories
just
from the perspectives of 8 characters, including Goku.
it's one of those series where it's just there's more and there's more and there's more and there's more, and like after the main series it doesn't add anything new.
You choose the fighters,
Although I'm probably
stages,
offended like a
and dialogue
million
to
people
create
just
your
by
own
saying that.
scenarios. Then share them online with
I have been
players
thinking
around the
maybe I
world.
could watch Dragon Ball Z again.
Plus, now you can duke it out
This has
with
been a long
motion
time.
controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash
Yeah, a lot
powerful
of
attacks.
people who aren't in the fandom like to make fun of Dragon Ball Z,
Get ready to shake the earth.
and I get it.
break the
I get
heavens
both
when
sides though, because there's also the
Dragon
element
Ball
of
Sparking Zero
of
launches on the Nintendo
a
Switch 2
warrior
and
just getting
Nintendo
stronger
Switch
and
systems
stronger and
November
having to
14th.
seek out stronger and
Pre-orders
stronger
begin later
opponents.
today on Nintendo
And there's
eShop.
something very like
Time to
teenage
get
boy
back to
masculine that
your
resonates
roots.
deep within me about that. Plants vs. Zombies? Blech. This was like a very niche cult classic game, which I never understood, but apparently people love it, so awesome. Everything on Switch 2 has got to be multiplayer. I was wondering if it was going to be like claymation,
The club is
like
yours.
high graphics. Oh look, it's a soccer game! Or football for those who aren't in the United States or Japan. Now you can play football on your video game. Yeah. Never seen before sport
Get
on video game.
reacquainted with these games.
It's the Pac-Man game? Oh no, it's a different. Oh. Oh.
Pac-Man World 2 is coming back. Remade
Pac-Man
from
World 2.
scratch. Through forests,
Remade.
war on ice.
Man, I love this game.
Fantastic moves to clear stages in style.
This is a great
And
platformer.
even take on powerful bosses. Plus,
Completing
now
it
you
is
can
really
adventure
hard.
with a pal in local co-op. Pac-Man World 2 Repack.
Because
Launches on
whenever
Nintendo
to complete
Switch
it, you
2
have to
and
play a
Nintendo
level and
Switch,
collect
September
every single
26th.
collectible in one run.
Pre-orders begin later today
And there's a lot of
on
them.
Nintendo
Like you have to
eShop.
get all the dots in the entire level.
Lead your party of black mages,
And some
dragoons,
some
and
levels
other allies
have
to
places
victory
where
in
you
the
have to go
beloved
through
strategy
fast and you can
RPG,
miss stuff easily.
Final Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements.
Final Fantasy Tactics. This is so aside from
The game
Pac-Man
is now
World
fully
2,
voiced and
this has been a
brand new
lot of
dialogue between
like
characters,
new elements
still,
for
I know
fandoms
that he
that
and I are
I'm not a
different.
part of.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more.
So
Final
another
Fantasy Tactics, the
another
Ivalice
game
Chronicles,
that is
launches on
extremely
Nintendo Switch
beloved
2 and
by
Nintendo
its fans.
Switch, September 30th.
All
Pre-orders
right.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. When the clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and the dark hour begins.
Persona?
Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together with his friends,
Persona 3.
awakens the supernatural power of Persona.
But the main character looks like the
Attend class
protagonist
and
from
explore
Persona
the city
5.
during the day, as you forge bonds with every interaction. Then, battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night.
I played Persona 5 before my channel.
Seal your fate when
I really liked
Persona
it,
3
but it was
Reload
very,
launches on the
very
Nintendo
long.
Switch 2 system,
And I
October
feel like
23rd.
they went
Pre-orders begin later today
they went
on
overblown
Nintendo
on the
eShop.
ending, as opposed like the
Next,
story that they
please
were
take a
telling
look
kind
at
of
this.
wrapped up, and then they did another final chapter as the ending that was kind of like disconnected from everything. But I feel like I do get the impression that's a standard thing for Persona games. Just have like a final chapter that's off the rails.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs.
I guess Hyrule Warriors
Until
is
Hyrule
popular
itself.
enough that they just keep making more games.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
You know, I really wish that they had done more story building and lore building for Tears of the Kingdom. I've said this a million times, but I feel
But you saw
the
it
game
from
that we
Hyrule
got
of
was
all
just
places.
basically a playground
This
in the
is
Breath of the
madness.
Wild world with a very light brush
There
of
is
story.
danger here. Enormously so.
And then Nintendo's, I believe it's just Nintendo's philosophy in general is that like, if something has to be cut due to budget, let it be story, which I am very disappointed in. Am I not watching in highest quality? Because like, this looks cool, but why should I care?
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment.
You know,
We
I
hope you're
really
looking
feel
forward
like
to
with the
experiencing
Zonai,
canonical
they
events that led to the
had,
Legend of Zelda: Tears of the
you know,
Kingdom game
they
when it
could have done
launches
two
this
things. They
winter.
could have had this
We'll share
ancient
more
race
information on this
of
title in
enlightened
the
beings
future.
from the heavens.
Let's continue with some more games coming
And then
to
they, I was
Nintendo
like,
Switch
oh,
2.
it could be talking about the how they
realest
fell,
Madden
because we never
ever
learned how
built
the
from
Zonai
Sundays.
fell. Sorry, I'm going to be talking about Tears of the Kingdom
Game
over this
time.
sports game.
Kick off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet.
And
Rule
then
the
even
field with all
in
new
the
player traits and
shrines,
realistic play
they had
styles.
Zen Gardens, but they also had metal plating that was
Immerse yourself
printed
in
like Zen
authentic team
Gardens, which
tradition.
suggested
And
a
strategize playmaking
disrespect
decisions with newly added
for
features to lead your
the
team to
religious
victory.
practice,
All
for the
built from real NFL data.
the practice of making Zen Gardens, because that's supposed to be
franchise
something
mode.
where you're like
Choose from
meditating
3
while
new
you rake it
archetypes
and
to
just
begin your
this
coaching
perfect
legacy.
way, and there's all this
Or become your
tradition and
favorite
ritual that
NFL
goes
coach,
into it
each with
that has
their own strategies.
deep cultural meaning.
Customize your game
And then the
plan by
Zonai were just like,
selecting
oh
new
yeah,
abilities
let's
each
just
week that
print
offer
the
different
aesthetic on
tactical
metal
advantages.
plates
Then level
and
them up to
just
fine-tune
look like
your
we're doing
flames.
this spiritual
Plus,
stuff, but we actually
compete on the
don't.
gridiron
We're
in
just
local or
commercializing
online
it. And then they have gotcha ball machines.
EA Sports, Madden, NFL
And so I was like,
26
oh, well, this is
touches down
the
on
tale
Nintendo
of a
Switch
culture
2, August 14th.
that went
Pre-orders
overly
are available
consumerist and just
now
kind of
on
collapsed
Nintendo
because of
eShop.
that. But then they didn't go with anything. They didn't do anything with that.
Cozy campfire
We're
is
just kind
calling.
of like, oh yeah, these are the ancient people. Yay.
Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. Chop wood. Arrange the pieces. Then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow
interesting.
through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it.
If the fire's big enough,
though,
wet logs are not going to be a
patience is all you
problem.
need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks. to
Oh,
light
Outer
up the
Wilds
sky.
inspired.
You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera, you can enjoy each other's company around the campfire. You might even strike up
Neat.
some interesting conversations. Relax and stay a while. When Chillin' by the Fire sparks to life
Huh.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
Never would have
Later
imagined
today.
that a game like that would exist, but
Fight battles
creative
big
minds.
and small in these games.
Is that a
Apex
reference?
Legends
What-
is
Should I know what that
coming to
is?
Nintendo Switch
Battles
2.
big and small? Nah.
Squad up and survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale. Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance.
Another MOBA.
Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th, along with the new season.
Right, but this is
Showdown.
a game that already exists, right?
To cure a witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure.
Look at this.
With your magical froggy backpack
That's so
in
cute.
tow.
This
You can
definitely would not
climb.
run on the Switch.
Pull,
Ew.
and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather
This
ingredients
is pretty
to
cool.
create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op. A little mouse's magnificent adventure begins when
I think it's really
Hella launches
interesting
on Nintendo
that
Switch 2
Nintendo's doing,
next year.
like, really doing a multiplayer console. That's the
Explore a
thing.
galaxy full of opportunity. Embark on
Star
a journey
Wars?
across the iconic galaxy
Ah.
far, far away in this open-world action-adventure game.
I feel this is
Taking
also a
place
game that already
between the
exists,
events
right?
of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse
Man,
through space
I love
by
old
ship
Star
on
Wars.
Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57
I read like
Cardinal Speeder,
100 books
and take on
before Disney
quests
got
that
them.
blend stealth and shooting, with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between.
It's Lando.
Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th. Pre-orders are available now.
My
on
favorite Star
Nintendo
Wars
eShop.
stories were always involved the Jedi and the
Survive
Sith.
the future. Salvage the past.
There it is. The game. I think.
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies
Or maybe
and
not.
a past on the verge of collapse.
Nope,
to
this is a different
uncover
game.
The mysteries of this world.
And it looks cool.
In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland.
Is the game called Orphans or
You'll
the
need to
enemies
craft ammo and
orphans?
supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down.
The
after
spine on that
defeating
suit
them.
makes me think Dead Space.
If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to
It's got
dispose
some
of enemies.
Expanse vibes. That's a really good book
You'll also
series, The
come across
Expanse.
rifts that allow you
There's also a
to travel
TV
back
show
in
that I
time
haven't seen.
by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a
This
price to
definitely
pay.
gives me inspired
You'll
by
be
The
haunted
Expanse
by visual
vibes.
and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality. What caused the world to collapse? And
Capitalism.
what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos: The New Dawn launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
That looks
September
cool.
5th. The Dragons of the East and West.
Hey, it's a
clash.
series.
極道の世界で竜と呼ばれる男は一匹でええんですわ。あんたもそう思いますやろ。
Yakuza
Kiryu.
Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Kamurocho, Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka, two prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu,
I've had a
faces down
distant
the
respect
dragon of
for this
Kansai,
series.
Ryuji Goda.
よっしゃ
Maybe I should try one of them out sometime, just for the cultural
Use
experience.
free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls.
But like, the combat
Take
has
it out
never looked
using
interesting to me.
fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do.
This is kind of funny. I mean, real gangsters have fun too, I'm sure. But it feels weird to just be like
Deadly
this,
clash between
this,
two dragons begins when
mafia.
Yakuza Kiwami 2
Sorry,
launches on
Yakuza. There's a
Nintendo
difference,
Switch 2,
right? They're not the
November
same.
13th.
This is Yakuza
And
thug
Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series,
doing
is also launching on
Yakuza
Switch 2
things,
the
but
same
also
day,
like
featuring
sing at
enhanced
a
graphics,
karaoke bar.
improved frame rates, and additional language support.
かかってこい
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a quick look.
Ah, these are different games. Final Fantasy X? Trying to parse Goodnight Universe. It's like a baby with psychic powers. RPG. Metroidvania. Borderlands 4. Another series I've definitely heard about.
Before we go, we've got two more games to show you. Please
Ah.
take a look.
Silksong?
To pass through that door is to pass through time.
Is this new? Or is it...
To travel a
Dragon
road
Quest.
spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
This
Square
voice
Enix
sounds like just
presents
sounds like
brand
such a
new
tour
action
guide.
RPG brought to life in HD 2D.
Jumping?
This is Philabildia, a continent overrun by beasts.
What is that name?
A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. an adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
But why should I care? It's another
At
RPG.
his side is a fairy named Faye.
So many proper nouns. What is the story
Together,
about?
the
What makes
duo
this story
venture
special
beyond the
and different?
kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In
Oh, that's
battle,
neat.
study
It's an
your
action
opponent's
RPG,
moves
not a
carefully
turn-based.
and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar.
So
Chains
I
and
like the
sickles to swing and pull
in-world
enemies
battles.
Closer and more. There are 7
That's
weapon
something
types in total,
new and special
but
about this
that's not
game.
all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle
Magicite. Does that mean this is part of a series? I've heard that word before.
Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items.
Wow,
You
so
can
exciting.
control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure.
This trailer leaves a lot to be desired. I'm seeing stuff
Elliot
that's
and
cool,
Faye
but they're
on a
not talking
grand
about it.
journey that unknown to them will span 1,000 years. The Adventures of Elliot.
Ugh,
The Millennium
the
Tales
friggin' generic
launches on
pitch.
Nintendo Switch 2
Generic as
next
frick.
year.
But
After
the
today's
gameplay looks
presentation,
cool.
A debut demo will be available.
The combat, the
There will be
action,
an upcoming
we're doing
survey to
stuff.
gather player feedback.
But so many proper nouns. You're like, oh, it's Elliot and then the Bandophagogia.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath Traveler 0. Neat.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
Alright, they're making 2 new RPGs. Nice.
Wishville. I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishville? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings.
This is a series, again, I've admired from afar. So many. The idea of splitting between 8 different characters, I'm like, but like I want a deep story, not just a. Maybe it is a deep story. I don't know. I haven't played it, and I know you can tell deep stories by jumping heads a bunch, but I like. It's easier, I feel, to tell a deep story if you're following a small number of characters. Alright, lots of really cool stuff. The marshmallow, I was like, Outer Wilds! Lots of really cool stuff. There's, what was it, one game that I already forgot that I wanted to put on my list. Alright, well that's done. What was that one game? I'm like, I definitely gotta play this. Let's go back and find it. Yeah, so much waiting time. Oh yeah, Katamari. Yeah, that's the one I will probably play on my channel. Maybe not right away, but when I have the opportunity and the inclination, I will be playing that. All these other games, Monster Hunter. Awesome that we get Monster Hunter fans get a new Monster Hunter game. The Just Dance, great that those fans get another game. Dragon Ball fans get another game. Plants vs. Zombies gets another game. Pac-Man World 2, that's cool. If I were younger and I still bought remakes, I would probably buy that, but I am an adult and I have a sense of time management and respect for my own mortality, so I don't really play the same game multiple times anymore. Don't really do things for nostalgia. Final Fantasy Tactics, those fans get another one. Persona 3, awesome for Persona fans. Awesome for Hyrule Warriors fans. I guess this is made by a different company, not Nintendo. Which is how they got it here. This barrel looks giant in this frame. It's just close to the camera. Madden. I mean, again, this is another series that has fans. Like, they've been making a sports game since I was born. And so, if you're into football/soccer, very happy to get a new game in the series. This one is intriguing and interesting. Yeah, for cozy game enthusiasts. Apex Legends, which is a game that exists and I have heard of. What is this? Oh yeah, this one looks cool. Star Wars. Then this one, whatever it's called, I forgot. Chronos. Yakuza. Yakuza fans are happy. It is a remake though. Maybe Yakuza fans are more happy for new players to get into the series. And then the recap. No, Philadelphia, whatever. This RPG that looks like it'll be really fun to play, but had a terrible pitch. It's so generic. And then Octopath Traveler, which again has a lot of fans. So cool. Yeah, I'm happy that video game fans, lots of different fandoms, getting to eat well this year and next year. And I am also a little bit happy, a little bit sad and a little bit happy that I'm not super interested in anything that appeared except Katamari, which is later this year, which I might play next year or the year after, who knows. But yeah, one good thing about not having any games that I feel I need to play immediately is that I can play the other games that I've been wanting to play, been itching to play. So yeah, that is the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, my reaction to it, my thoughts, and I hope we get Silksong soon. I hope we get Silksong soon, and crossing my fingers for earlier ports of Professor Layton, because I'd really like to play those games on a console or on Steam. Don't really want to play it on the 3DS or mobile, just because I would have to figure out how to get capture card for that, and I don't do games on emulators either, not for this channel. Because if someday in the future there's some kind of court thing that makes emulators illegal, I don't want a bunch of my videos to disappear. So, probably not going to happen, but just in case. Yeah, play video games legally and buy every game that you play. That's my advice. Anyway, no more advice, no more talking, no more to do. This is Nintendo. This is the Nintendo Showcase. And thanks for watching my reaction. Let me know what games you're excited for in the comments. And I will see you in the game. Bye.